Thanksgiving.
Welcome back to the Inside Track and happy Thanksgiving from us in the Volvo headquarters. More on that later, but first, there was an issue on board Dongfeng Race Team yesterday. They had mast track problems, so we called our head of boatyard, Nick Bice, for some clarification.
What they've done by ratcheting the track to the mast is the perfect thing to do, and get the correct conditions to make the correct fix whilst at sea.
So the implications for the future of this leg for them?
I believe with the skills that they have on board, especially with Kevin, he'll be able to execute a perfect repair plan. They have been in contact with Southern Spars, and they have given advice on various subjects and different glues to use, different fastenings, which can be used into the back of the mast to ensure that it does make the rest of the leg. And I think they'll be just fine.
Can you explain the importance of the mast track in terms of what it actually does?
Well, at the moment, the mast track coming off, basically the whole mainsail would fall off, which isn't good for anyone. But what's important here is the cars that run up and down the mast need to be able to do that if the boats need to put reefs in and out. So that's the real important thing here. Of course, they can make it the rest of the way to Abu Dhabi with the repair that they've done thus far, which is just ratchet strapping the track to the mast. But that would disable them from being able to put reefs in the mainsail.
And if this has happened on one boat, is there a concern that this will happen to the rest of the fleet?
Not hugely. The boats combined have done well over 150,000 miles now. The techniques used to glue the track onto the mast have been used in the last 2 or 3 Volvo Ocean races by Southern Spars. So it is a bit of an anomaly. But in saying that, we're going to keep a close eye on things and we'll inspect in a lot more detail when we arrive in Abu Dhabi. Southern Spars will be on site with a team to effect the perfect repair to take it back to day one, and then we'll move forward. But of course, it's on our radar, and we'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. Bicey and his team are all over it. So next, we called the boat and talked to Martin Stromberg to see how the second repair was going.
Yes, he is. It's he's right now cleaning the track and sanding the track so we can later on glue it back.
How long do you think this second repair was? We saw the straps, but how long will the actual repair of getting it glued back to the track take?
I think this will probably be 2 sessions of 30-40 minutes. And
okay.
And then in the middle of this, we're also expecting to tack fairly soon. So hopefully we'll get the first session of this done before the tack, and maybe the second after.
Is this a worry for you guys going forward? You're fixing it, but are you concerned about it?
I would think once we fixed it now, once it's glued back, and we have time to cure before this little low pressure we have later on in 2 days' time, it should be fine. We should be able to take a reef again. So, but as long as we are sailing like this, it's fine. But if we need to take a reef or need to drop the main, then we have a big issue.
Let's hope for their sake that the repair sets before it gets windy. I definitely wouldn't want to be Kevin going back up the mast in that breeze. Today is a special day in the US, so all of the Americans in the fleet are taking some time out to celebrate Thanksgiving at sea.
All right, so here we are. We're on Azam in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and back home today they're celebrating Thanksgiving, and so I thought that being the only American on board, we would celebrate it here. And traditionally, we cook a big meal. It takes about 2 days to make. We roast turkeys, have mashed potatoes, and we all sit around and have a really good dinner and just talk about what we're thankful for. And since we don't have any of those delicious foods on board, as good as they sound, I thought I'd make the next best thing. Burritos. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm thankful for the fact that we can now see the opposition and we're ahead of most of them.
Parker, what are you thankful for?
Lunch in bed. It's just Thanksgiving.
Burritos are a bit unconventional for Thanksgiving, but they were clearly all happy about it. Karina's also the only American on her boat, so we gave her a call. Happy Thanksgiving from everyone here in the office. Even though you are way out at sea, we wanted to wish you happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's not quite homemade cooking. It's freeze-dried. But I think I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of freeze-dried apple pie after this.
Does that exist? Freeze-dried apple pie?
Yes. Here, hold on. Shoo, can you pass me the apple pie, please? 2 seconds.
That is amazing. And also sort of sounds disgusting. We read your astronaut ice cream thing.
See?
Freeze-dried apple pie. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to lie, I'm not really that jealous.
I wouldn't be at all. No, it's great to be offshore, and I'm really happy for that. But definitely, this is my Thanksgiving meal right here.
The fleet is currently aiming to use the tropical depression to their advantage and get north. Tomorrow, the two tracks meet. So it looks like easy sailing now could be very short-lived. Good night from us, and here's a special goodbye from Matt Knighton.
Just wanted to say that this Thanksgiving I'm thankful for my wife and my family. Back home in Chicago, thanks for supporting me on this crazy adventure, and I hope you guys are having a great meal today around the dinner table. And April, I'll see you soon in a couple of weeks. Bye.